Honey, you're a rock star.
My name is Maeliabee. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And for all of my subscribers who have been watching from the beginning, hello, Sawubona, bonjour, hola, and what's up? So yeah, guys, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to step foot off the plane like this or with a wig on. Now, with just everything going on, like, I know, like, when you get to Africa, you're not supposed to, like, look like you have money so that you don't get robbed. Or that, like, you know, you just can't be, like, walking around just looking like a bag of money, especially in certain places. And, you know, I kind of want to, like, be humble and just look, you know, like my natural self. And I really need you guys' help. Like, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should put her on when I get there? Or do you think I should just, like, humble myself and sit down, be humble and sit down and just look like this? You know, I feel like it would be easier to be like this because when you have the wig on, it's just really gonna be sweaty, hot, and everything else. But I still don't look pretty. I mean, and I'm not saying that I don't look pretty like this, but you know, I just kind of want to add a little. I just want to also just give Kendrick Lamar his flowers. That halftime show was everything, okay? For the people that say it was boring and, you know, they weren't entertained and all this extra stuff, like, you have to get hip hop and rap music. Rap and hip hop music is not for you to just, you know, be entertained and all of that. Like, yeah, sometimes, depending on what you're talking about in the song, but in this particular moment, the revolution will be televised. And a lot of people just didn't get that. They thought that, you know, it was just gonna be like, oh, you know, we don't see what's happening in the world. And no, like, Kendrick Lamar basically came out and basically, you know, set a political statement. Like, we're not scared of you. We see what you're doing, and be prepared because we are gonna be a part of this revolution, like, whether y'all like it or not. Yeah, the goosebumps that entered my entire skin when it was like, it kind of sounded like a heartbeat. It was like doom 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 doom, and the black men were doom doom. They were walking doom doom. Like, how can you not be proud to be black in that moment when you saw, like, what Kendrick Lamar had showcased that day? From that to the PlayStation game controller to the scene where it was a bunch of black men behind him and they were all wearing white. And then there was a man, like, laying on the top of the light pole where his feet were, like, dangling. Do you not understand the significance in that? How many black men have died? Yeah, how many black men have died in the hood just minding their business? Like, for me, it just, like, was like, wow, like, a lot of times men wasn't even in gangs. And if they were, it was a gang of friendship. And they were minding their business. They weren't, you know, going around looking for people to hurt. They were just minding their business on the stoop. The guy, he's smiling with his gold teeth like, he's happy, black boy joy. And that's what they don't want to see. They don't want to see black people be happy. And so, like, you just, you know, and then, like, with the whole Madame Joyce thing, I don't really know what she was trying to get at by her statement, but they ate her ass up, okay? Ate it, no crumbs left, okay? Like, because no, why would you say come to the Super Bowl to think? What do you mean? With everything that's going on, with Trump being president, and, you know, making these laws for us here in America where you cannot get a job, you know, because you're going to be discriminated, all these things that are happening. And all she had to say was she didn't come to the Super Bowl to think. Bless her heart. Bless it. Bless it. Yeah. There's some people that are really upset about his performance. Really upset. And we just need to be vigilant in understanding, you know, me as an African American, you know, having a mother that is African and a father that is Black American, like I definitely understand, and I'm definitely fighting for all of my people, not just one-sided. And so, like, even with the imagery of like Samuel L. Jackson when he came out as Uncle Sam, and he was basically talking about, he basically came out and was like, oh, that's too ghetto. We need to calm it down. Like, just the fact of like you telling Black people, like, you are being, like, we've always been conditioned to think that we're too loud and, you know, we need to be quiet because the white people are listening. Like, you know, it was such a great time to be Black. That's all I can say. Like, you could have never told me that that was not something that was needed, definitely, with this, whatever's going on in the world, in this country, I should say. In America, like, if you don't know, like, what to say, just don't say it at all. Like, we should all be very proud of him, because it took a lot. That takes a lot for somebody to get up on the stage and go and perform something so big, so like in your face, like, and there's some white people out there that don't get it. And for the white people that do get it and that are against what we are standing for, they are the maddest right now. So all I know is I was shook. I was shooketh after I saw that halftime performance, and a lot of people gonna be shaking in their boots pretty soon, because Black people are not playing. We are done playing the antics. We are done. We want our 40 acres and a mule. Like, a few years and stuff like that. It's definitely going to take some time, but I definitely know that Black people will have the last say, because you can only play with somebody for so long. Y'all been playing with Black people in this country for so long. Now, it's getting to the point where people are really about to start shaking the earth, literally. The people who didn't understand his political statement, you're who he's talking about. So being an artist myself, I can kind of understand sometimes, like, you know, as an artist, sometimes my music isn't gonna be for you. Sometimes my artistry and the things that I sing or rap about is not going to be for everybody. With that being said, if you don't like my performance, if you don't like what you see, you can always just unfollow. You don't have to say anything negative, and you definitely don't have to say anything arrogant. Kendrick Lamar's performance was something very monumental, and it was very well needed. Would you be down if I never made a sound? Would you be down if I never tell you now? Tell you that I love you, spend all your money too, and I need somebody.
And then when she left, she was like, I'm sorry, Tadrina. I will come back again. You can't come back. Don't come back. Would you be down
Please, no noise. As soon as I turn on my video, then you making noise. I begging you, yeah. Thank you for this food. May it nourish nourish my body. Thank you, universe, for all of the synchronicities and signs. Oh yes, baby Lord. Help us, Lord. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a bit crunchy. Okay. So today I'm having So my new ritual is called a self-confidence day. I didn't have anywhere to go today, and I had nothing to do. So I was like, okay, well, I can go ahead and just like do my hair, do my makeup, and just look cute in the house as an energy booster, confidence booster, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to put that over there because I have electronics, but yeah, so. Yeah, today. Today I just look pretty because I know I'm pretty. I know I'm all that. I don't need nobody else's validation. I need my own validation. So I had to look the part so that I could know that I was that girl, you know, you feel me, like? So yeah, this is my salad, jackfruit nuggets, broccoli, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, mushrooms. You know, I don't know if I'm going vegan, but the way how things are looking, I'm not gonna be eating meat, especially not in the US. If you guys are in the US, I hope you're not eating the meat. And if you are, please be drinking lots of water, flushing out your system after you eat that, because the amount of diseases and bacteria that's in the meat, like, So today my sister, she literally just popped out of nowhere. She lives in New York with her husband. We got a strange knock on the door. So I opened the door, it's my cousin. She's like, yeah, I told you guys I had something for you. So, you know, she comes in, it's a suitcase because she knows I'm leaving the country. So I'm like, oh, it's a suitcase. And then in behind the suitcase comes my sister, and I literally screamed. Like, I wish I would have got her on camera. She came into the door and I was like, ah! Like my sister used to scare me a lot when I was a kid too. So I was kind of mad at her for scaring me and surprising me, but it was so good seeing her. She came, she brought some things from Liberia that my mom had sent back with her. I got this gold chain. It's real gold. It's an continent of Africa. And I also have the earrings. And then she came and brought like some nice African cloth clothing and stuff like that. And like, yeah. So that was the highlight of my day. It was really good seeing her, you know? And then I just did some content for my artist page on Instagram. So that's coming out too. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at Beefreewithmaelia, and you'll be able to see like all the music that I'm coming out with, all the music that I'm doing, and just like me being me when I'm not on YouTube. Yeah, guys. Yeah, life is pretty awesome. Continuing to have like positive outcomes in the forefront of my mind, knowing that all things are about to start working out for me, and they already are. So, I'm sorry for chewing y'all ear. I'm gonna see y'all soon when I think of what else content I'm gonna do on here. Okay, bye.